I just discovered the secret of interstellar travel. But it's not a machine, it's a living, sentient being. I named her Ripley because she's an alien, and we've been jumping solar systems together until we landed in this lab by accident. Different alien species suspended in a weird liquid tank. She jumped us instantly. As soon as our hands touched, we melded together into a swirly psychoactive painting. Space around us folded, and I felt like my mind was stretching into a spaghetti. And so it began. The chase. We came through, a city floating on water. I thought it was beautiful here, but before I could enjoy the view, something started to happen at the spot that we just came through. It started to shimmer. Then it opened up and it walked right through. I couldn't believe my eyes. Like, who are these guys? And how did they follow us across star systems through a wormhole? They looked absolutely terrifying. This one looked like Darkseid and Thanos had sex with the same chick, and then they spun fused together to create this monstrosity. We took off. We didn't wait around to find out what they wanted. No one of these idiots wants anything good. They set their hounds loose on us, but we jumped again to a desert planet. We started to run immediately, but I could tell that Ripley was getting tired. Each jump took its toll, but if we could put some distance between here and the next jump, maybe we could lose them for good. They're back, and with heavy fire, wild dogs and energy blasts all around us. I was about to give up, but then Ripley transformed herself into a giant saber-tooth. She picked me up, and we started gaining again. After we had gained some distance, she managed to jump us one more time. I knew the drill. I started running, but then I noticed she wasn't following. I turned around and there she was laying in the dirt. She appears to have been injured. One of those blasters must have hit her. She could no longer focus her powers or maintain a real form. I went back for her, and the last thing I remember was this electric net that hit me and knocked me out. Okay, pause. Let's take a moment. Let us rewind things a little bit to see exactly how we got here. How did I end up jumping across solar systems with a shape-shifting, space-warping alien? And what did we do to get these crazy orc-sized killers on our asses? Hi, my name is Chidi, and my life was an absolute bore. My life used to be just as boring as yours. I was miserable, and most people didn't get it. To them, I was doing just fine. I had a job, I had a career, I was better off than half the population. What was there to complain about? My ex used to say, if you're not happy, just go and get another job, or work harder and make more money. More money will always make you happy. It didn't. However, I found some solace in staring at the night sky. You see, aliens were my biggest obsession. I've read every single conspiracy theory written about them, and my biggest dream is to die on another planet. So, considering, I'm not doing that bad right now. I lay out here most nights and it's nothing. Some nights I catch a glimpse of a couple shooting stars, but this night I caught something much more. I watched a shadowy figure that I thought was a cat transformed into a tiger, and then a stick figure. My curiosity was jacked. What is this thing? But while I was thinking that, it noticed me staring at it. It paused for a moment, and it came jetting at me. I froze up, but I wasn't really scared. I was more curious than scared, and I think it saw that in my eyes. I was really thinking, this is beautiful. It was right in front of my face, mesmerizing, and for a moment I knew I was looking at something from another world. But before I could think of representing humanity, it vanished from sight. I looked and it was gone. I spent that whole night wide awake staring at the ceiling thinking, what is that thing? Where is it from? And how can a living organism change its own shape and size? I ran through every theory possible that night. I wasn't the same after that. I suspected everything. Something was weird about the lady in the bus yesterday. Or maybe it was that cat in the street. I was losing my mind. I needed to find answers and quick. So I dug up everything on the internet about shape shifting creatures. So many fake stories and dead ends until suddenly I found a lead. I hopped into my car and set out to meet my contact, a man who claimed to have seen it twice. I didn't get far enough when two cars double crossed me on the highway. Two heavily armed men emerged and ordered me out of my car. Just my luck, right? I didn't argue. I offered them everything I had, but they had blood in their eyes. I thought I was gonna die for sure. I shut my eyes thinking, is this how I die? Then I heard a cat meowing. What is a cat doing on that car in the middle of the highway? Oh shit! Is that the same cat from the street? Could it be? Then I heard gunfire and everything went white suddenly. I lost consciousness and when I came to, I was falling out of thin air into the couch in my apartment. I looked up and there stood the most incredible thing I've ever had the pleasure of seeing twice. She must have been watching me all along and also she could teleport. Oh, this is heavy. I sat there in awe, just staring at her, trying to figure out exactly how to communicate when suddenly I had tunnel vision. Then in a spiral fashion, it felt like molecules in my body was getting sucked into a wormhole. First thing you notice when you come through a wormhole is the bright light. Except it doesn't blind your eyes, it blinds your mind. I saw this light long before the molecules of my body rearranged themselves properly enough to form my eyeballs. When I gained consciousness, I realized I was standing on top of a mountain. In the distance, I saw a city, a highly advanced city. When I looked up, there were three moons in the sky. I was stunned. I'm on an alien planet. Nobody's going to believe me when I tell this story. I was still taking it all in when we jumped again, this time to a planet of trees. I think I'm getting used to this. I'll be the princess and you could be my Aladdin and you'll show me the world. We jumped to a couple more planets until we met these assholes, the Dogons. We landed in their secret lab by accident and they hunted us down with their own wormhole machine. They captured us with a net like some stray dogs, then proceeded to strung me up like an animal waiting to be roasted over the campfire. Ripley, on the other hand, they have captured in a high energy container that disrupts her abilities somehow. It would seem that they know what she is and how to tame her. They seem very interested in her. I think I might die here, and if I did, my dreams would have come true.